Assassin's
the
Creed
city
Syndicate.
enjoyed a certain peace.
Hope you enjoy.
Until the Autumn of Terror. In 1888, London is plunged into shadow and fear by a series of gruesome and unsolvable murders. The brothels of Whitechapel seem warm and safe by comparison to its streets, where prostitutes are being mutilated and left on grotesque display for the world to ogle. Jacob Fry hunts the elusive killer to bring an end to the terror of Jack the Ripper.
The Ripper. Love that cutscene.
Get a move on, Mr. Finch. This is the story of a lifetime.
Mr. Weaversbrook, I know you have more of the Ripper's letters.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stop publishing his letters. You've turned an unknown miscreant into a legend, and that's exactly what he wants.
Jacob! Thank God I found you. It's the Ripper. He's done it again.
Oh, Nelly. Oh my God, she got shanked up.
Katie! Oh, he can't. No, he can't have. And Lizzie. Not both. Not in one night.
Nelly, remember what I said. Now go.
How many more assassins must die before you see the truth?
Only one more, Jack.
You should have believed, Jacob.
Oh
Now,
my God.
I will hunt you down.
IRL, he has a proper creator mustache. Oh!
I know you're there, Jack. The Master of Terror's afraid to show himself, is he?
I am your shadow, Jacob.
We literally are.
I will gut every last one of them if that's the quickest way to you.
Jack's terror over London is based on his use of fear. One of Jack's fear tools is the brutal takedown. Performing a brutal takedown to its bitter and will frighten any opponent witnessing it. Hold X in the same conditions as a classic assassination to start a brutal takedown. Follow the instructions to complete it. Oh, this is actually like what he does. Like he does the left-right conversation.
Come on, you monster! Let's be done with this!
Then
Run on,
literally
Jacob, I will catch
just
you.
watch. Come here, boy.
I need only follow your scent, the scent of a wounded animal. There is nowhere you can hide from me.
Fear system. Enemies react to Ripper's terror in 3 states. Comments suffering. Oh my God.
Stop! You want me, Jack? Come and kill me!
Oh, it's on, brother.
This is not our way.
This is my creed.
Who's got 13 combat?
You cannot escape me.
His sense is so high.
Scurry back to your hole, little mouse.
If Jacob had just found it quicker, we would all find out who Jack the Ripper is.
Going somewhere, Jacob.
Jack, you're sick.
Don't you see the irony, brother?
Jack.
Only you know who the Ripper is, but you can't tell a living soul because it would destroy you and the assassins. No, 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 no!
Jack, we can fix you.
Fix me? I am the solution.
But I'm not a prostitute, so why do you kill me? Weird. It doesn't make sense. I swear, Kate. I swear, Lizzie from the cutscene looks exactly like that fat queen from Crown. So. Second one. Oh yeah, the leap of faith. I'll probably complete all of Assassin's Creed after I've done this, because this is a bit more interesting and it's a true story. Apart from like Jack being an assassin, he just killed prostitutes because he hated them. Don't know why. That music is scarier than the World at War theme.
Miss Fry?
Inspector Aberline. Why exactly have you had me escorted here?
My men and I have been hunting the Ripper around the clock for months
Because
now,
your
with nothing to show
brother's
for it.
eye has been stabbed.
There's nothing I can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
What do you mean? Where's Jacob?
I wish I knew. Your brother is nowhere to be found, even as an elusive shadow is committing the most hideous crimes the city has ever seen.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before, when I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
Technically, Jack the Ripper is an assassin in here, so he could have said you and Ripper are the only assassins.
When are you gonna stop that monster?
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck.
Shut up, and I'll do it for ya.
The journalists always seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night. Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
I'll drive.
Let me drive.
What has become of this borough?
Whitechapel is a cesspool of crime, Miss Fry,
Abigail.
where terror reigns supreme. Elsewhere, the rich get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living, fighting to survive each day. Reporters share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Ripper's terror. Slowly.
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly. That's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
This is where the Ripper committed his first murder. Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him. The press reported widely that Miss Nichols' finger bore the mark of a ring. It was forcibly removed, and the same is true for his other victims.
The victim's body was found here with the throat cut and multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. Old bloodstained priest. The death 3 months ago. Nice. She placed her hand here, perhaps to rest her injuries. She may have tossed aside her ring at this moment.
What did you discover?
Give me a moment.
Strange place for a blood stain. Something covered in blood struck the tree. Her ring, perhaps. Perhaps. Wow. It's an assassin's ring. The ring that not only sworn assassins wear.
I found Miss Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the struggle. A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes. And the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery. I must take my leave, Miss Fry. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion.
Continue. Oberline associate activities. Inspector Oberline needs your help. Is spider with crime, petty thievery to copycat killings. Whitechapel has become a place of brutal savagery. Bounty hunts, close to fight clubs, carriage of justice activities are now available.
I'll need to tackle Jack's influence over the gangs in London.
That's gonna be the end of that part. That's gonna be the end of this part. Bye. See you next time. Bye.